What's going on, guys? It's the end of May, and we're out doing some scouting today on some public. And as you can see behind me, right over that little hump, there's actually a main road. And so the key with this spot is I seen it on HuntStand. If you don't have HuntStand or onX, you would never find a spot like this. This is game land. There's a lot of bicycle trails in this area, and I actually know a guy that owns a restaurant near here, and I was trying to get permission to access game lands from his property, and it was a hard no, but he did tell me right in front of his house that he's been seeing a big 10-pointer crossing his lane going to game land. And so that's kind of the idea of why I wanted to hunt this spot. It's a funnel, a rut funnel, whenever they start making scrapes funnel. It makes a little pinch point right in here. And so we found some scrapes on the off season after deer season was done gone in this area. And they're just running through this little funnel in between a bunch of houses, and there's private land on both sides of the road, and so you know that they're getting corn. You can actually, there's a couple of houses on the very back side of this property that have big feeders that strap to the trees and stuff, and I've seen a little buck a couple mornings, you know, cross that road during hunting season. But we're not in there after him. We're after the big one that the guy keeps seeing. He keeps seeing a 10-pointer cruising this area. And so I don't know what the deer looks like. Just shooting this video, going to show y'all what I'm going to do to potentially see this buck and potentially get on this buck. I'm going to show y'all how to make scrapes. Really easy, like a mock scrape, early season. This is May, so we're trying to get some velvet bucks, see what we have. Thought I heard one. See what we have wandering around this little section of game lands that we're on. So what I do is, there's a big holly tree right here. My deer last year I killed was working a holly tree. Making a scrape, working a scrape, and then right after he worked it I end up getting a shot at him. But you can see where a bunch of old scrapes are around this holly tree. So we have a good tree right there that we can put a camera on, and whenever I make these scrapes I just clean them out. So I'll show you. Just take your foot, a lot of times you can just clean it out with your foot and they'll start coming to it. You got a good licking branch right up above it. You can see where a bunch of these limbs has been broke off before. I'm going to come right over here under this limb. You really want to get that dirt loosened up, where you get that brown dirt, good dirt. They got a licking branch right here. Their trail is going right through there, so any buck that comes through here is going to work one side or the other. So there's that. And now y'all ain't going to believe this. Some of y'all probably have, but I didn't have any doe urine or anything to put in the scrape one year, and so I just peed in it. And whenever you pee in it, I promise you, you'll have deer show up. I've peed in scrapes, and 2 days later, big ones come in. The 10-pointer that we're hunting, that's about 2 miles back on game lands near here, couldn't get him to come to anything, pissed in a scrape, and he started showing up. So I don't know if it has a dominance thing, but I know it definitely works. So don't waste your money on no doe urine and stuff. The only thing I use is maybe some doe and heat during the rut. But still, if you gotta piss, pee in the scrape. And I'm not going to show you all that part, but that's what I'm going to freshen it up with. I'm going to put the camera up. I'll show you all the setup after we get done. So as you can see, I got my SpyPoint Link Micro. I did a video on them, a review. Really love them. Cheap cameras. I got them at $80 at Walmart, $100, you know, online. And we run them all year last year. Great battery life. I mean, we used just regular Energizer Max batteries and got plenty of life out of them. I mean, you only have to go check them for 5-6 months. So, but we have the scrape freshened up, and that's how I'm going to set up this spot. I'm going to follow their trail out and see if there's any more scrapes that they were hitting last year, and I'm going to freshen them up. But that's a quick tip on how to make a mock scrape, and I promise you it'll work. It works in North Carolina, it'll work anywhere. See y'all.